Brought to you by JEGS.
Water pumps are not necessarily a sexy subject, so they pick just the right person to talk about them. But seriously, they are critically important to the operation of your car. A bad water pump can lead to overheating, which can leave you stranded at the side of the road, cost you a race, or even wreck your head gaskets. Well, today we're going to take a look at a couple of different options from Edelbrock. They've been in the business of making water pumps for more than 20 years, and they've got something to cover just about any application.
Water pumps are very important to any engine because they keep the engine cool and water flowing through the engine. Materials, design, and quality of manufacturing are important to any water pump.
Let's take a look at three different types of water pumps from Edelbrock. There's the Victor series, which is a stock replacement style pump, the Victor Pro series, and the Victor Circle Track.
What we have with the Edelbrock line of water pumps is 4 different finish options available. We have the traditional aluminum satin finish, we have the black powder coated finish, we have the show quality Endurashine finish, and we have the traditional polish finish. You can see the front hub on the stock water pump is just a standard hub. It's not heavy duty at all. And you can also see that the impeller is just a standard steel impeller. There's no real specific flow design to it or anything like that, which that could inhibit flow, which is very important to any engine and water pump.
The life of all water pumps at Edelbrock begins on a computer screen where an Edelbrock engineer designs the pump. The pump is cast from A356 aluminum and heat treated to T6 spec. It's then machined on Edelbrock's computerized CNC machining centers for optimum quality. Edelbrock uses the water pump dyno to test designs in the R&D phase to ensure that they're delivering a better design over stock and their competitors. This dyno was used to show that the Victor Pro Series water pumps deliver 20% more output using 10% less parasitic loss. The coolant in the dyno is preheated to reflect the actual temperature of the coolant in a running engine. Data is collected to develop water pumps that will exceed the additional cooling system demands of a high-performance engine. So how do you know you need a new water pump? Well, sometimes it's obvious. The car overheats, you eat a head gasket, something really disastrous happens. But a lot of times the signs are more subtle. Noise coming from the shaft, indicating that you've got a worn-out bushing in your existing pump. The weep hole leaking. All of these things can tell you it's time for a new water pump. Now let's start off with the Victor series pumps. These are perfect for anything from muscle cars to even things like tow rigs and motorhomes. Now, it's a stock replacement pump, but it's got a lot of features that are a lot better than stock. Things like paper gaskets replaced with O-rings for better sealing. They've got impellers that are made from powdered metal rather than being a standard stamping like you'd find in a conventional stock water pump. All in all, these are going to be a lot better than some no-name white box special you buy at your auto parts store. All right, let's talk race applications. High horsepower, high RPM. That's where you're going to want to take a look at the Victor Pro Series pumps. Now these differ from the standard Victors in several important areas. Things like thicker backplates, a revised impeller entry for better high RPM flow, and even balance between the 2 cylinder heads within 1% to prevent hot spots. Now that can prevent detonation and save your motor. Edelbrock even has specific models for the circle track market with features that any racer is going to appreciate. Things like a hard black anodized finish. It's also got 2 extra ports for auxiliary cooling and an even thicker backing plate.
Now, like our street pumps, the Victor Pro Series still come with a CNC-machined 356 aluminum casting heat treated to T6 specs. They also have heavy-duty components such as the front hub, the ball bearing assembly, and a backing plate that has an O-ring seal. Now the new latest and greatest in the Pro Series is the new 2-piece design. This is an all-new casting that we have come up with. It's a 2-piece design so you can take apart the impeller assembly from the body of the water pump and you can replace the impellers after a harsh season of racing. It comes with multiple water outlets to route cooling hoses throughout your engine compartment that most race cars need, and this is the latest and greatest in technology from Edelbrock.
The engineers at Edelbrock have developed a wide range of water pumps to cover just about any application from race to street and everywhere in between. This isn't necessarily the sexiest subject, but it's vitally important to the health of your engine.
Brought to you by JEGS. Lifetime support. Complete customer satisfaction. Delivering performance since 1960. JEGS.com.